Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Two Westmoreland hotel workers were done by a woman who said she fell asleep at the wheels. Two hotel workers were mowed down yesterday in the Belmont in Belfield, Westmoreland, and are said to be admitted in serious condition at the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital. When reporters visited the scene, the driver of the ill-fated Toyota motor car, who identified herself as Jodian, said she briefly fell asleep at the wheels. "I fell asleep, and when I opened my eyes, I saw a car coming and swerve. I didn't know that they were there," she said, as she climbed into the back of the police vehicle. Unconfirmed reports are that the hotel workers were walking home in the direction of White House when they were stopped by the car that was traveling from the opposite direction heading to Savannah Lamar. "Me hear the somebody under the car a bawl out, 'Help, help.' Assist them, we lift up the car and get out the first one, a male, and then him say, 'See Jade, the female, they under the car, and we'll lift up the car if we get her out,' a good Samaritan who did not wish to be named told reporters. The man said that after lifting up the car, the utility pole caught fire and he ran in fear for his life. The community is left without electricity, he said, after the pole broke in half with the wire torn down. He said an ambulance later arrived on the scene and transported the two injured persons to hospital. A manager at the hotel reported they rushed to the hospital on hearing the news. The two injured persons are said to be employees of the Bruffies Bay Villa in Bruffies, Westmoreland. Lone gunman robs bar in Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Thieves continue to plague bar and shop operators in St. Elizabeth. The latest incident occurred last evening at a bar in Longwood Main Road in Santa Cruz. Preliminary reports indicate that a female bartender and a patron were surprised by a man armed with a gun. He was clad in a black long-sleeve shirt, grey shorts, and brown Timberland shoes, sporting a black and white balaclava on his face. Investigators say the gunman demanded the patrons lie on the floor. He then searched the bar and made off with about $40,000 in cash from the bar as well as a phone from the patron. The gunman later fled on foot. 25-year-old Westmoreland man found riddled with bullet wounds. The body of a man was found riddled with bullet wounds mere hours after he left a bar on Saturday at Carolina District in Petersfield, Westmoreland. The deceased has been identified as 25-year-old Shondane Muir, otherwise called Bro, a laborer in the community. The police are theorizing that the man was killed between 1 a.m. and 5:55 p.m. on Saturday. Reports from the police are that on Friday, October 7 at 7 p.m., Muir was seen at Paris Lounge along Petersfield Main Road, drinking and spending from a large sum of cash. The man left around 12 midnight. Following his departure, citizens then heard explosions at 1 a.m. on Saturday, coming from the vicinity of Muir's house. However, the police were not alerted. Citizens then reportedly stumbled upon Muir's body at 5:55 p.m. the same day in his yard in a pool of blood. They then contacted the police. On arrival of the police, Muir was seen on his back at the side of his house with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds to his upper body. Upon further checks by the police, it was revealed that the back door of Muir's house was pried open and the house ransacked. The DVR from his camera system was also missing. Muir was taken to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Pleasant Hill residents, MP lament eviction notices. Several residents of Pleasant Hill in the section of St. Catherine Northwestern are appealing for clarity and mercy as they dread losing homes and other belongings that they have on properties belonging to the state. The rural community has been blanketed by uncertainty since Thursday evening when residents were served with notices ordering them to vacate the premises by December 6. If you fail to cease occupation, vacate and deliver opposition of said property as required under the term of this notice, you will be forcibly evicted, the notice threatened. Pleasant Hill resident said letters were hand-delivered to about 100 of them on the same day that the government began demolition of the illegally constructed structures in Clifton, St. Catherine. The notice explained the reason for requiring you to cease occupation, vacate and deliver opposition of or remove any fencing on our temporary structures erected on the said property is that you are in illegal possession of property which is owned by the Commissioner of Lands. The notice bears the signature of a lawyer purportedly representing the Commissions of Lands and is dated Thursday, October 6. When reporters contacted the National Land Agency NLA on Friday, a representative requested that queries regarding the notice and land in question be sent via email. That was done, but no response was forthcoming up to publication time. Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Northwestern Hugh Graham lamented not being informed ahead of the notices being served. I haven't been invited to a meeting with the government to see what is happening, what their plans are, if they have engaged the residents, and what alternate arrangements are in place, he stated. I don't understand how the government believe it can treat people like this, as if it is okay, it is not okay. At least have town hall meeting and say whatever it is that you have to say and take the people along with you. We cannot be so dictatorial. Some residents said they have been having amicable discussions with the NLA in becoming legitimate owners of the property. They said the next person that would be coming would be a Severa, and they are not going to push the people off the land, Andrea Duhaney claimed on Friday, adding that she and her family have been living in the community for more than 3 decades. According to her, the notices caught residents totally off guard. We expected to hear that the land is ready to survey so that people can get titles, only to see them come with notice showing that we are to vacate the land, she said. Duhaney, like other residents, told reporters that they have invested heavily in their properties over the years. A number of them inherited parts of the property from their foreparents, while others bought from people who once cultivated sugarcane on it to be sold to the nearby Worthy Park Sugar Estate. A few years ago, when the price for sugarcane decreased drastically, a number of the small farmers sold the parcel of land they occupied. Several people made purchases, started to build their houses. Before the recent influx of people, a few residents live on the land unhired. Frederick Morton, who said he has been living there for over 50 years, is apprehensive about being very thought of leaving. This can't be right, because everybody want to live somewhere to make yourself comfortable. Which part will go move go, with women and children and everything, he asked. Jerome Young, 34, who was born and raised in the community, comment, this caught everybody by surprise. 2-day wellness village to be staged at Harmony Beach Park. The Western Regional Health Authority, WRHA, will be staging a 2-day wellness village at Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay to raise awareness about mental illnesses and ways in which individuals can promote good mental health. The event is part of activities to mark Mental Health Week, which is being observed from October 9 to 17. It will be held on Monday, which is being observed as World Mental Health Day, and Tuesday. In an interview with reporters, regional psychiatrist with the WHRA, Dr. Elizabeth Crossman, said that the Wellness Village from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. each day will showcase all things wellness. We'll be looking at your health in general, your physical health, your emotional health. We'll be having workshops for the children, looking at how we can have them learn coping mechanism, emotional intelligence, and doing things with them that will generate interest in taking care of self, she pointed out. There will also be a nutritional village featuring demonstration of healthy food preparation as well as exercise sessions to promote the importance of physical wellness and its impact on mental health. Custos of St. James Bishop Conrad Pitkin will open the village and deliver the main address. Mental Health Week, which is being observed under the theme Mental Health and Wellness, It's a Family Affair, will be used to educate the public, raise awareness surrounding treatments, and help reduce the stigma associated with mental illness. Activities kick off with a church service on Sunday at the Blessed Sacramental Cathedral in Montego Bay. Crossman noted that the week will continue with a 2-day virtual conference from Wednesday to Thursday. The event will feature notable speakers such as social anthropologist Dr. Herbert Grail, consultant psychiatrist Professor Wendell Abel, and campus director at the University of the West Indies Western Jamaica campus, Dr. Patrick Pendergrass. Crossman is encouraging members of the public to join the conference to increase their knowledge on issues surrounding mental health and help to reduce stigma and discrimination. Everybody is invited to be part of these sessions, and those will be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. To access it, they can either go to our Instagram page at WRHA_Mental Health Week 2022, click the link and register. If you don't have Instagram, we ask you to email us at psychiatrycrh@gmail.com and we will send you the link, she said. Activities from October 14 to 17 will focus on promoting mental wellness among healthcare workers. We haven't let out our staff because they have worked tirelessly, and we're going to focus on them for the rest of the week. We will give them some educational training as well as wellness kits, Crossman told reporters. Activities for Mental Health Week will be held throughout the health region, which comprises St. James, Trelawney, Hanover, and Westmoreland. Mental illness refers to any disorder that affects a person's behavior, mood, or thinking and includes depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, eating disorders, and addictive behaviors. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell